Part of the process of adapting to a very difficult truth is denial. When I'm given bad news,
Yeah.
my first response is I'm not going to look, turn away. I don't want to deal with it. And, I'm a freaking therapist with decades of therapy. And I know that that's my default response. Like, I don't want this to be true. I'm not going to face it. And then depending the bigger the loss, the bigger the denial, because
Yeah.
it affects you more.
Yeah.
But with me, recently I found out some news that I was very unwelcome, and it took me probably 2 months to turn towards it and allow myself to face it and begin to deal with it, so that we all go at our own pace. But also, to some extent, we need the luxury of being able to feel the pain. So my parents' generation were, their grandparents fought and survived the First World War. They fought in the Second World War. They didn't have any of the psychological knowledge we now have.
Yeah.
And they were under threat. Their main imperative was to survive and get on. And as you've talked many times on our podcast, our amygdala doesn't care what you feel.
Yeah.
All it cares about is that you need to live. And so just push for your survival, whatever the cost psychologically. And that's what our parents and most of us do. But if we have the luxury of the space to reflect and learn stories and grow, then I do think, feel the pain of it. And I think we do thrive and feel safer.